lights on.
Not so fast.
Danny Otto. Beat.
So, at last we meet for the first time for the last time.
Before you die, there is something you should know about us.
Danny Otto.
What?
I am your father's brother's nephew's cousin's former roommate.
What's that make us?
Absolutely
Poppin' Off.
which is what you are about to become.
Welcome into Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto.
You use it.
I'm going to do this out of order. Joining with me, as always, hashtag Danos.
Over here. Hi.
Joining with us for the first time in a long time, she's come all the way from the chat into real life. It's hashtag Megatron. Joining with us as always, 50 Shades of Greg, with his new fedora.
With my new
I didn't want to
fedora.
interrupt your line. Do your line. Do your
You
line.
could be anywhere doing anything, but thanks for being here doing us.
That sounded apathetic. Can
And
you
I have height privilege.
And I do have height privilege. So tall.
that version with Greg with the hat, I feel like has height privilege.
Did you say you didn't say virgin, did you? You said version.
Version.
Okay.
Yeah.
Version.
It's just
All the
I
way
mean,
in
I'm
LA.
a born again virgin.
All the way in LA. It's a rest for Pete.
Now I'm trying to get this to work, but you know that's me.
thought he was
Please,
flexing.
please, can
Light
you
burning, crashing all around me?
can you play Tuesday's episode behind you as we're doing this?
Also, did you not get the
Yeah,
fedora I
that's
sent you?
behind.
Did you not get the fedora I sent you?
with the
No, I'm waiting on that. I'm waiting on the various amounts of meats that you
All
guys are promising me.
okay.
Yeah,
as
yeah,
well
yeah.
as, I don't know.
So Pete,
everything else from last year.
Pete, you know what that means though, right? You shut your mouth. We have another P-file mystery.
Oh no. Are we doing P-files? Is this a thing now?
No.
Oh, it's okay. We'll
This is gonna be a
explain
thing.
it.
Gone right
mi-
over my head.
The
Oh,
mystery.
we'll explain it to you.
the mystery of the missing meat.
Oh God.
So welcome to
P-files.
we're immediately off the rails.
Yeah.
Immediately off the rails.
Picking right up
P-file
where we
sound.
left off on Tuesday.
So it's X-Files solving crimes, but we're
Popping
popping off, so
off,
it's
so it's
P-files, like
Yeah.
pedophiles.
But also,
Very wrong.
yeah.
Anyway, so how have you
why?
been?
Wait, why does
I-
it sound wrong? Wait. Why? She doesn't know. Why does it sound wrong?
No, he said it already.
Oh, he did already.
Yeah.
Okay.
He did. I had to.
So
Yeah,
our
but Greg, I'm looking at Greg with that fedora on. You look like a smooth criminal. You fit into the whole P-file thing.
Thanks, buddy.
Said-
Yeah, no, for sure.
sure.
Yeah, no, like look, if you're a dance mom, I'm going to take advantage of your child. That's just
Are
what
we
I'm
on
Sweating
the
doing.
my
road?
ass off.
That's actually on the rundown here, right?
This
That's it.
episode is
That's it.
gone. We can say
What?
anything we want after this because
Yeah.
the episode is going to be shut down off of YouTube
Yeah, because you're just gonna
already.
put your child in
No,
tights
no,
and send
don't
them to
say
my studio.
anything
Okay, I'm
else.
done.
No.
I'm done. Okay, I'm done. Here we go.
Stop.
Damn it!
The episode is completely shut down. They're not going to do it. So,
Top of the night.
I don't know who is on the board downstairs.
Pop of the night.
But just to help you guys out, I want to do JPEG set 213 for the pop of the night because I did not receive this in person yet.
Okay.
This came out of the Funko Fun Days, which was part of the San Diego Comic-Con, which is a big thing that they do because Funko is based on the West Coast, so they do a lot of stuff with San Diego Comic-Con that they don't do with New York City Comic-Con. This is awesome. They have a big show basically. Like Sully gets on stage, a bunch of people from Funko get on stage, and if you're lucky enough to be in the audience for this, you get free gifts.
Oh, cool.
Awesome gifts. And Sully has actually talked to us in person and has said, look, if you guys come over as a show, I can't promise anything, but I'll try to get you guys into to Funko Days because it's a big deal. Like, you don't understand how cool this is. But what they have offered, they offered this last year and they offered it this year. If you're lucky enough to get the password during Funko Days, the Funko shop releases something for people who can't make it there in person. And they basically have, last year the theme was prom, like that was the theme of the Funko Days type of thing.
Interesting.
And so it came in a locker related to Stranger Things.
And it played Savage Garden.
Yes.
Really?
And when you opened it, it was like one of those
Prom.
cards that you open and it played. No. But, so this year it was like a beach theme. It was like a tiki theme and stuff like that. So it comes in a circular tiki tube.
Love it.
And so they're all like tiki related. And so there's some really cool ones. What I found out is, so I don't know what I'm getting. I'm getting 3 mystery ones. I was lucky enough to get the password and nab one, which was crazy.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I cannot wait. I'm
Great.
not going to look at it at all. I'm going to bring it to the show. I don't know
that's
when I'm going
awesome.
to get it. I'm not even going to open it. I'll open it as soon as we get it on the show.
Awesome.
But I found out that there are 2 possible Freddy Funko Rick from Rick and Morty ones. There's a toxic Freddy, like toxic Rick.
Yeah.
And then there's just a regular Freddy as Rick.
Nice.
Either one of those, I would be so happy with. The other
Love it.
ones that they have, there's some really cool ones. They have like a tiki guy that's supposed to look like Elvis. They have a tiki guy that's supposed to look like Dean Martin. Like they have some, like this year, there's some really cool ones.
So you
Nice.
don't know what's going to be in those
I have
tiki things.
no idea what's
If you
gonna
go back
be.
to that screen, did you see the font? It was SpongeBob font.
Well, it's supposed to be tiki font, but yes.
So do you think there's a SpongeBob?
There's not. I
Possible.
saw some of the possibilities, and none of them were SpongeBob. So,
There goes my theory.
sorry. All right, guys, we're going to a commercial
Until it
break.
happens.
We're going to come back. We have so much cool stuff to get to. Megatron's here. Hashtag Danos is here. Pete is here. 50 Shades of Greg is here. Tim is somewhere downstairs doing stuff.
Everybody.
Everybody's here.
Everybody.
This is going to be so much fun. You guys are here. We will see you as soon as we get back from the commercial break. We've got so much Netflix to spill. Guys, stay tuned. We're popping off after this. Where are you going? Go.
It's Poppin' Off.
I want to call him Alex Boob because he told me when we called him, he said I can call him Alex Boob.
Is it true what Danny just said?
Yeah, you could call me Boob.
Okay, cool. All right, well, dope.
Since growing up, everyone calls me Boobs or Booby.
I'm in on that.
Shows a lot of confidence, and I like
See,
it.
and it's really weird because growing up with the name Peter, everyone just called me Dick.
I call you that for a different reason.
Watch live and on demand at youtube.com/poppinoffshow. It's Poppin' Off.
The execs at Netflix tell the actors that are promoting their stuff that's going to Netflix that they want to stay away from the terms binge watching.
Didn't they coin the term binge watching? Isn't that like what they're known for?
Right, but they want to stay away from binge watching, the term binge
They
watching.
want to go to what? Like Netflix and chilling?
Or they want to get away from it because it has a negative connotation to it. You have to figure anything binge is associated with binge drinking and binging anything.
But now, when I think of binge, I don't even think of binge drinking, I just think of binge watching.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream. It's Poppin' Off.
Join with us for the first time ever is Zootape. Not only is there like a difference between, all right, you're a gamer, you're a gamer, you're a gamer, and then you're a pro gamer, there's different levels of pro gamers.
People will say they're a pro gamer once they just start playing in tournaments. Almost anyone can join the online tournaments. And then you get the few that say, I'm a pro gamer now because I went to like a LAN tournament. The very top of the pro gaming level would be, it's your full-time job. There are people getting paid like 6-figure salaries a year to do gaming.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream. It's Poppin' Off.
Joining with us in studio is Renest from Marvel's show The Gifted, from NBC's show Brooklyn Nine-Nine, from AMC's The Preacher. You're in everything.
I try.
I want to walk around with him just because he's so much taller than me.
It will look strange.
I wanna,
skip.
Yeah,
It'll be funny.
we have to hold hands.
Like a
and
really
skip.
big smile. Like, yeah.
It'll happen.
Let's do it right now. After this, let's just go.
Yeah, let's just right
We'll go
after
through
this.
Times Square.
I'm waiting for the new plot to Twins.
Let's do it.
Oh,
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
I'll let this play a little bit. Welcome into Poppin' Off. I just stopped.
Jesus Christ.
Welcome into Poppin' Off. I am Nanny Otto. Joining with me tonight, the one, the only, hashtag Megatron?
Me? Oh.
I'm Megatron.
I'm doing it in order this time. Hashtag Danos.
Hi, everybody.
50 Shades of Greg.
hello. Hey, let's quickly touch on Megatron's shirt.
And all the way in LA is the rest from Pete. Go to Pete first.
Yeah.
We introduce
That's me,
people
and
instead
then
of shirts.
Let's quickly touch base on Megatron's shirt.
Yeah, 'cause Pete
without
brought it
being
up.
Too sexist.
Diary.
All right,
There you
talk
go.
about it.
There it is.
I almost went like this, but I was like, that would look real weird if I.
Yeah. That was a good catch until you just did
But
it anyway.
Dan should do it. Danos should be
No,
should be
you
the
did
one
it
that does
first.
it.
No.
But Well, okay. Well, you have to explain what it is.
Do I have to explain? Isn't it pretty obvious?
I feel like everyone in this
well,
room
in
except
case
for Danos.
You have no
knows
idea.
this.
This is Tim Curry as it, but as the Ronald McDonald clown, and it says, "I'm loving it."
Yeah.
I
It's
get
one
it
of my
now.
favorite books.
Could you
of all time.
imagine if McDonald's did that? If they did an actual
They should
Like,
a
it's-
tie-in.
we could talk about San Diego Comic-Con and the new It trailer for It 2, which was phenomenal.
Amazing.
But like, could you imagine McDonald's did that as an entire promo for the month?
I think it would be brilliant.
I would eat McDonald's.
Yeah,
I
mean, it would be brilliant.
I
It'd
am
be funny.
upset if we're going to talk tie-ins and fast food restaurants and McDonald's. I am upset that the fact that we got an announcement that there is a live-action Mulan, and McDonald's has not announced Szechuan sauce is returning.
Dude,
I am very upset.
What's the line? This sauce is fucking amazing. Did you say?
That's your one.
Whoa, hold on, though. Well, but now I have to repeat it because you didn't let me finish the line.
Oh.
I think it's something like, this sauce is fucking amazing. Did you say this was because of a movie?
Yes.
He's just
So
eating
it ties into everything. It ties into Rick and Morty season 4.
Pete remembers.
It ties into live action Mulan. It ties into McDonald's.
I think it's great. That's a good point too.
You're amazing.
Man,
Yes.
McDonald's can make so much money right now.
Yes.
Szechuan sauce.
Still.
And if you want to tie it even further, I heard that in one of the rooms in Area 51, that's where the Szechuan sauce recipe is. And
No.
that's why the Area 51 guy is going in to get it.
When's this happening again, or is it already
September
happened?
20th.
That's what
We have a video.
Do we
of
really?
The Area 51 guy.
Oh, can we get to that? Oh, good use of the P-Files music.
I heard that the P-Files will be on-site location September
so
20th.
Here's the video. Hey, here's the visual for that music. Okay, Sean, put the music back on. Tim, cut to me. Ready? Here we go. Here's the visual. Waiting for the music.
I don't like this.
No,
I don't endorse this.
I think it's kind of sexy.
I don't approve this.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dan.
I don't approve this.
My
I
vote.
think that's enough for like the 3-second like GIF that like.
You know,
Spooky.
Sean was talking.
Poppin Off.
Sean was talking about how we needed GIFs that we could post on Twitter and Instagram and stuff for the show. That could be one of them.
There it is.
That's the most disturbing that we could possibly get.
I mean, I'm
would be
wearing a
that.
fedora and doing finger workings.
Who knows what? Anyway, so
Jazz
we
fingers.
will get
These are not
to
spirit fingers.
we will get to the creator. We will get to the creator of Storm Area 51 in trending.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, let's
But
talk about that.
we have so much Netflix and Spill to get to. I keep wanting to hit this because I know your phones under there, and I just feel this compulsion to just like
Doesn't make any
want to break it. I don't know why.
Doesn't make any damn
I
sense.
don't know why, and I know I can't even break it.
I love
It's
you
just,
for
Feel
it.
better now?
I do.
I
I
love you
do.
for
I
it.
still want to do
There it
this,
is.
but
Well, now
okay.
you
Now
can.
you can.
I
There it
can
is.
now. All right. So let's start with this. This is a little bit older news, but I felt the need to do this. And like I said, I don't know who's on the board, so I'm gonna help out, and I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna yell out some JPEG sets, just in case. Just in case.
You know who's on this board.
It's hashtag Tim Pratt. Welcome. Welcome. You were so late you didn't even come on Tuesday.
I don't have to excuse my lateness.
He's 2 days late.
He is.
Yeah.
He is. Anyway.
I'm your worst nightmare in that
Oh,
case.
damn it!
Oh no, what happened to Pete?
I
So-
love that one.
So the first thing I wanted to bring up is Super Size Me. You guys remember this?
Yes.
Apparently it's getting a sequel. Super
Yeah.
Size Me 2. We do have a JPEG for this.
Say it one more time.
It's right there.
There it is. Supersize me too.
What do you guys think about it? So I remember watching the movie, not in theaters obviously, because it was out a long time ago, but I remember watching the TV show on FX. FX had a Super Size Me TV show where he went and he did some
It was
other
called like 30 days.
It was
or
something like that, and
So
he
what he would
did-
do is he would live on like minimum wage for 30
Yeah,
days.
he did
or
that
would-
one. Yeah, he did a bunch of different things, and it was a cool show.
Yeah.
Like, I ended up liking the show a lot.
Yeah. And
I
then he
think-
touched some folks, and then that got weird, and then I actually didn't know that until I did this research. You guys, did you
didn't
know this?
No.
Are you talking about the Subway guy?
No,
No,
I'm
no,
not
no.
talking about
Super
the
Size
stuff.
Me.
Although that guy's
Yeah.
even worse.
Yes.
But no, I'm talking about this dude. Like, I just did the research
More
on this
so.
article. And so I read like 5 or 6 articles about it. And it turns out like he like came out and said, "I've been charged with rape."
He P-filed.
He has a wife. During Super Size Me 1,
I think that's who he raped. I'm kidding. Come on, guys.
Did you hear the
Come
silence?
on. It's like 3 full seconds of silence.
I know.
No, but like he didn't.
No one wanted to risk saying anything.
Let's be fair to Morgan Spurlock. I mean, dude, he came out, he said it himself. Like I know I make light of it, but like, you know, he came out, he said it himself. He was like, I've been charged with sexual harassment. I've been accused of rape. Like, I know. It surprised me too. But like, let's get past that and go back to the fact that he wants to shove a bunch of chicken in his mouth. He also wants to make chicken, though. That's the difference between these. Is he's actually going to try to make healthy fast food.
But
he's going to fail miserably.
Yeah, wasn't he in? I haven't watched Super Size Me. I think I watched it once, but
it's good.
Wasn't he like full-on vegetarian or vegan before he even started Super Size Me?
That sounds right. Pete, do you know? That sounds right.
I was pretty sure like he was coming from all the way opposite
sounds
spectrum.
right.
So how can somebody who's a vegan?
It's in LA. He would know.
I believe his wife was.
His wife was
vegan. She was very like she was pushing that on him. Why don't you try that? But he was just open. But he leaned towards it.
Okay.
He ate more vegetables. He was like just everything in moderation.
Yeah.
And then when he did Super Size Me, it was strictly burgers. And now he's trying to essentially do the test of like, you're a fast food truck. Can you actually make healthy, delicious, fast fried chicken?
Yeah, he's gonna try. I just don't think it's possible.
I make pretty good food fast.
Yeah, but not healthy. Not fried chicken.
Not Ruby
I
Tuesdays.
think these are.
Right?
I
Not
think these are
Ruby
interesting.
Tuesdays
This is
style.
what he's known for. I think it's interesting. This is what he's known for. I mean, he has shows already that have been like 30 days and stuff where it puts to test. Are you capable of doing these things? Yes, he's admitted though about everything that he actually did a really good interview when he did that, where he kind of came out and said like he's a part of the problem within the Me Too movement. He's a part of that problem.
Oh, okay.
And so he called himself out, and he had admitted that he essentially paid out some out of case sexual assaults, like with his assistant and everything. He does have,
you know more than me. Okay.
I told you, Pete's in LA. He knows.
No, he knows shit. Yeah.
There's so much going on. I don't have time
Pete
to
knows
watch
a
this
bunch,
though. With all the Marvel releases,
Yeah.
That's why I call Pete.
Look, I almost went
Hey,
media.
Pete, what's happened with all the raping this week? And then he just fills me in.
Go on Facebook.
Fills
and
you
ask
in,
me
huh?
about
We get-
fills
rape.
you in.
We get.
Meanwhile, spend the rest of my time reading about Black Widow instead.
Yeah. We get all the raping's done now.
Okay.
Let's move on.
Sweating my ass off.
So
Is it?
Wow.
Kevin Smith. I thought we talked about this, but I guess we didn't because I reposted it. As if we didn't.
We haven't.
Okay.
No.
So Kevin Smith is doing a reading of a new script.
Yep.
Just so happens to be Clerks 3
Thrice.
/ Clerks reboot.
Question: where is he doing this reading?
Jersey.
It's Jersey.
Can we
No, that's
go?
where he's from. Yeah.
Is this like a reading for the public or just like for invited audience?
Well, the problem, no, it's for the public. The problem is there are like 80 seats.
Yeah.
Right.
So you are
It's already
going to
sold
get,
out.
Pretty impossible.
Yeah, it's pretty impossible.
It's pretty impossible.
Yeah.
But we do have a JPEG set for that if you're following along downstairs. There we go. So did you guys watch the trailer? This was another thing that got released during San Diego Comic-Con. I don't think it was at San Diego Comic-Con, but it was around it. Like all this new stuff was getting released, regardless whether it was at San Diego Comic-Con or just within that bubble, because everybody's been paying attention to everything. Yeah. But the trailer looked ridiculous. Like in a good way. Like ridiculous in a good way.
I've not seen it.
It's very funny.
Yeah.
If you haven't,
right.
it's great. I'm
Check
in.
it out.
I'm
You're
going
in?
to see it in the theater. Oh,
Check it out.
I was Jay for Halloween one year
I am all in
with a friend who was Silent
because
Bob.
here's
Yeah.
the thing.
Puffy coat.
It says reboot, and it's them making fun of Hollywood doing reboots. So it's so
that's
meta.
funny.
It's
I'll
so
have to see the preview.
See, how is that not right up my alley?
right. It's so like just in on making fun of themselves, calling it a reboot, It's not a reboot at all.
I love it.
But it's basically the same thing as Jay and Silent Bob the movie because they have to go and stop the Blunt Man and Chronic reboot from happening.
Yeah.
So it's literally the same thing.
You know, it'd be funny if they played women doing it.
The Blunt Man and Chronic are women. You know that, right?
What?
Yeah.
I feel like you saw the trailer and now you're just playing
I
with
didn't
us.
see it.
The
Are they
Blunt Man
really?
and Chronic are female versions.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I just called that.
I thought.
I guess I'm
I
a writer.
totally
I don't
thought-
know.
I feel like Pete was going to reveal that.
Pete?
No, I was actually going to reveal. Do you know that like this movie coming out reunited Ben Affleck and Kevin Smith?
I
They
do.
were not talking. For
Oh
They
yeah,
weren't?
I read this.
Yeah.
Why? Was there a feud or something?
Well, I
yeah.
think
What's happening?
Kevin
What?
Smith says one person in their friendship likes to run their mouth about stories that shouldn't be public, while the other person is Ben.
Oh,
That's how he
snap.
put it. So he's telling
Snapperillo.
some private stories, and I guess he cut it off. And that was, I think it was like after like Mallrats or something, and they stopped talking for years. And then it was because in an interview, someone asked Ben Affleck, have they called you for the reboot yet? And Kevin Smith saw, and he's like, he went through like an old 80s movie and like sent him a text, and he signed on to the movie. So this is really cool. These are like friends that are just doing, I get one.
Yeah.
Friends doing a fucking movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why he's not doing Batman.
It's kind of like. Oh.
Okay. So we got to go rapid fire on here. There's a couple of things I want to make sure we get to before next week.
Okay.
First one is Avengers Endgame finally did it, guys.
Beat Avatar?
Thanks.
They beat Avatar. They finally beat Avatar.
We knew that was coming.
James Cameron sent a tweet out. Apparently, it was in the Navi language, congratulating
Was
them.
it really? Oh,
Yes,
that's
it
cool.
was.
I didn't know that.
And I believe one of my favorite tweets. Somebody was telling me this, and they said they called James Cameron a son of a bitch and said, you know, you're gonna re-release Avatar in the movie theaters to try to beat Endgame again.
I'd go see it.
Endgame only beat Avatar because they did a re-release. That's only fair.
Avatar
Yes,
did a re-release.
Megatron! Megatron
Great
made a great point.
Number one. Not you, but downstairs.
Megatron made a great point.
Shut your mouth, not you.
Yeah, no, I know.
Downstairs, shut your mouth.
No, I know, because I love you. Yeah, downstairs, shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth downstairs. Number one.
Oh, we won't.
Avatar did a re-release also. To be fair.
Oh, they
Oh,
did.
did they?
Avatar also had a re-release to get more money. They weren't trying
Oh,
to
I
beat
didn't know
anyone,
that.
but they did do a re-release. They had a longer break in between doing the re-release, but they still had a re-release.
Okay.
But the point that the person that retweeted James Cameron's thing was saying that you're gonna put Avatar in the original Avatar in the movies like as a refresher, like, oh, come see the original Avatar and then watch Avatar 2 right after it, like a block in a row type of thing.
Did you see the response that the Russo brothers had to what James Cameron put out?
I didn't.
No.
Oh, it was really great. They put, I think it was like 4 different James Cameron movies. They're just like, you inspired us to do what we're doing. We can't wait to see what you did next. Like, we're here doing this because of you. It was really classy reply.
Wow. I would have just, I
like
really
Terminator and Alien and all this stuff. It was really cool.
If it was me, I would have just put Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet there.
Meg saw the re-release of Endgame. You saw the re-release of Endgame, and what did it consist of?
It was the exact same thing with just an extra scene at the end that was totally pointless.
That Hulk footage that wasn't
that was
finished.
really dumb.
We warned
that was
you
so
about
dumb.
that, Megatron.
Oh
Well, I mean, of course,
Here's the
we
thing.
went and rewatched it right before seeing Spider-Man, so
Here's
we
the
kind of
thing.
made it a whole day.
That's cool.
We still warned you.
That's the cool way
but
to
it was
do it.
still so dumb.
But here's the thing. That was cool, though.
They had a
I
tribute
wish,
to Stan Lee.
I
That was
wish
it.
I had
Finish
done
the
that.
footage.
Because here's the thing. I really want to see Endgame again. I've only seen Endgame once.
Yeah, we had only
And
seen
I
it once,
loved
too.
every second of that movie. So it's not even that like I wanted to see it again to help beat the record or anything. It's just I wanted to take it in again because I saw it once, and the whole time I'm seeing it, I'm like, oh my god, I'm seeing this for the first time. And like I'm like, I'm
Yeah,
sure
of
there's
course.
stuff that I missed, and there's cool scenes that I want to see again. and
Always
stuff like
is.
that.
Yeah, exactly.
So anyway, we're about to go to break. I wanted to say this. You'll be happy with this.
Uh-oh.
Apparently, something has come out,
Prove it.
and they've said fans will be pleased with the Sonic, aka Blue Speed Mouse,
Blue Speed Mouse!
Blue Meth Mouse.
I
Redesign.
cannot wait for Blue Speed Mouse redesign.
That's what they've been telling us now that we will be pleased with the redesign.
I can't wait.
So you have that to look
happy.
forward to.
Dude, Blue Speed Mouse is my S.
So,
Also,
shit.
another really cool thing that was dropping, little featurettes that were dropping around San Diego Comic-Con were these little teases for Walking Dead going into the theaters.
Yeah.
Which I am very interested in.
Rick.
Yes, the
Are
return
you?
of Rick, and I don't even know exactly what's happening in these.
She could fill you in. Go
Who
ahead.
cares?
We don't have time. We gotta go to commercial.
don't
Yeah,
have
there's no time, Dan.
Fill
We
it
don't
in.
have time for
Commercial.
Megatron.
Look, I have a little person in my head
me
telling me
tell
Guess
we gotta go to
what?
break.
There's time
me
for
tell you.
Megatron.
Oh, I see.
There's always
I
time
see.
for Megatron.
We'll make an
Always
exception.
time for
I see.
Megatron.
I see. We'll make an exception for Megatron, but otherwise, I've got Sean like screaming at me. We gotta break. We gotta break. We gotta
Oh,
break.
dude, that's a real thing. We make exceptions for Megatron.
I see how it
It's
is.
a real
I
thing.
get it. I get it.
I vote
get
against
it.
that.
See how it is.
I vote again.
I show up early and everything, but I don't get any
You
exceptions.
guys should start your breaking up on every episode. Yeah. Every episode, guys. It's like a soap opera on Poppin' Off.
All right, so tell us that and we'll go to break.
Movies in the movie theater. That's all
See,
I
that's
got.
good info right there.
Rick.
Solid. Rick.
No, that his story is going to continue, but in movie form and cinemas only.
Yeah.
He's dead in the comic. I just found this out yesterday.
That's true.
Well, yeah, that happened a while ago.
Yeah,
now.
I just
that
found
happened
out
a while ago.
And Michonne is done after this season. She is now the lead in Godzilla vs. King Kong.
Yeah, nobody cares about that.
Oh, I do.
Do you, Megatron?
But I think this is an interesting take on it because you have to figure if Walking Dead is willing to do this, will we ever get something to a lot of other series for a movie, i.e., Game of Thrones, i.e., Sopranos? Will we get something finally that can be like, ugh, that does all those fans were like, you know what, that series ended like shit. Like, no way.
I mean, like they just did with
So, like,
Deadwood?
I think
Why
this
can't
is
I
gonna
think
start
of
something?
what was the series that Dan Harmon did? Why can't I think of the live action series Dan Harmon did? It had what's his face from Talk Soup. Why can't I think of this series?
Listen,
It's one of my favorites.
Just watch.
What did you say, Sean? Say it.
Community.
Community. We were supposed to get a movie of Community.
Oh, I heard about that.
What
Rumors.
happened to that?
Well, I'll tell you, there's a community vote up here, Danny. It's supporting not the fact that Avatar lost out to Avengers Endgame. Just bringing it full circle before we go to commercial break. So, Sean, cue that music, and here's one to leave you with this.
No,
you know,
that's a
they
weak
did
commercial
outbeat
break.
us, right? Avengers Endgame won with $356 million, but Avatar did it 10 years earlier with only $237 million.
And it was a
with
trash
no
movie.
establishing IP movies ahead of it
Thank
to
you.
build up the franchise.
Take us to break, Danny.
Megatron.
Okay, you
Never.
can get out of the studio if you're going to agree with
That's
Tim.
Megatron.
The whole thing is we don't agree with Tim.
That's my
That's the
girl.
whole thing. I don't know if anyone told you. We'll be back right after this. Stay tuned. More Poppin' Off.
Peter.
He's just
It's Poppin' Off.
Joining with us for the first time ever is Zute. Not only is there like a difference between, all right, you're a gamer, and then you're a pro gamer. There's different levels of pro gamers.
People will say they're a pro gamer once they just start playing in tournaments. Almost anyone can join the online tournaments. And then you get the few that say, I'm a pro gamer now because I went to like a LAN tournament. The very top of the pro gaming level would be, it's your full-time job. There are people getting paid like six-figure salaries a year to do gaming.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream. It's Poppin' Off.
Joining with us in studio is Ernest from Marvel's show The Gifted, from NBC's show Brooklyn Nine-Nine, from AMC's The Preacher. You're in everything.
I try.
I want to walk around with him just because he's so much taller than me.
It will look strange. We
I
can
wanna-
skip.
Yeah.
It'll be funny.
We have to hold hands.
Like a
and
really
skip.
big smile. Like, yeah, it'll happen. Let's do it right now. After this, let's just go.
Yeah, let's just right
We'll go
after
through
this.
Times Square.
I'm waiting for the new plot to Twins.
Let's do it.
Oh! Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
We'll get pinged.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You can't see the lyrics.
Can I do a Weird Al Yankovic's version?
Yes.
Yes. Welcome into Poppin' Off. I am
That's the
Danny
best.
Otto. Joining with me. You better do this.
Okay,
Hashtag Megatron.
What I said off the air was that Endgame is the better movie, But it did have 20 movies ahead of time to build it up.
She didn't say the but. She didn't say the but.
I'm just saying that you have to at least respect that Avatar had no existing movies ahead of time, and it still hit that number, and it was a lower ticket price when it came out.
Here's what I will say. Here's
Here's
what I will say. Here's what I'll say. Because I don't want to argue about this all the way through trending. Here's what I will say. I liked the original Avatar. I have nothing against it whatsoever. I just think it was good as a standalone movie. I'm more upset that they're now dragging this out into
4 more sequels.
Yeah. I liked it as a standalone movie. I don't know if I'm going to be in on the entire series.
Yeah.
Now, I'll give it one. I'll watch Avatar 2 and see what they're doing, if they capture the same thing. But I've been all in on Marvel stuff.
I'm going to be honest with you. I did not like Avatar.
You know, like the original?
Live action Fern Gully?
I'm going to be honest.
I liked Fern Gully.
I
like that live action.
Fern Gully, fine.
I liked live action Fern Gully.
Avatar,
why didn't you like Avatar?
No. Well, because it's...
Because he didn't like Fern Gully.
No, because Avatar, honestly, guys, it's an anti-war movie.
That's true.
Who cares?
It's about...
We already know. We already get it. It's such a weak metaphor.
Hey.
It's like, oh, you could become an avatar and then go into a new world and fight someone, and we could have war or we could not. Dude, don't pander to me.
Look, Greg.
Like, I already get it.
Greg.
Look at Pete.
Where's Pete? There he
Yeah,
is.
Pete wants
Say
to
something, Pete.
No, I mean, again, Avatar is its own world. A couple people that I know are actually working on the visual effects of it, and this is going to be. The reason why it's taking so long is this shit is still years ahead of us.
Just like the first one was.
That's James Cameron. That's what he does.
Us up to a world that we're not that far away from with virtual reality. So this is something that you want to witness or feel like you're really a part of this Avatar experience. As soon as that movie's done, you're going to be able to do something comparable that is going to be paired with it. There's so much that's going to come out. This is going to blow everyone out of the water.
Every time he does something major, that's what happens.
It's
true.
James Cameron, you can't discount him.
True.
Avatar
This man
is a movie about giant cat people that are blue that have sex with their tails.
Yeah.
You shut your mouth.
And you have cat.
And nobody likes this shit. No, I mean, dude.
Avengers Endgame is about superheroes fighting and time traveling.
How cool was
shut your mouth.
Avatar? First innovative 3D type thing.
Yeah.
I went back. I saw it 5 times.
I just told you I didn't like it. I was like, this is weird.
Sure.
It's
just weird. I don't like it. The blue cat people with their tails are weird.
No,
I'm done.
It just seemed like, again, I'm a conspiracy. It just seemed like an industrial complex thing.
All right. We have so much.
The military just has to,
knocked Homer over.
convince us that war is good. Who
That's
cares?
James Cameron. Terminator.
I'm over
Sweating
it.
my ass
I'm
off.
over it. We all know
right.
war's bad. I'm over it.
Okay.
We agree up here in control. Just
We're
so you know.
we're going to ruin all of trending by this.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
This
move
could
on.
be a off air topic.
Moving on.
Give a shout out to hashtag population. Guys, weigh in on this.
Yeah, what the hell?
Join us in the group. Talk, let's discuss this off air because it's really cool. It's something everybody can weigh in on. Let us know. What did you think of the original Avatar? Are you in on the rest of the series? Did you like Endgame better? Look, I'm gonna be honest. I liked Endgame better. I didn't mind Avatar, but I liked Endgame better.
Megatron made a great point, though.
She
You've
did.
got 10 years of movies leading up to
Okay.
Endgame. They
She
don't
did.
even advertise it.
I get it.
It's just a given.
We gotta move on.
Yeah, sorry. Let's go.
Now we're in trending. I keep
Sorry.
trying to
And I
wrap
have
it up.
height I'm privilege. Sorry. My bad. Let's go.
Mr. Height Privilege keeps bringing it
No,
up.
you're right. You're right.
All right.
I
Sean.
am wrong. You are right.
Sean, are you ready for this?
True.
Oh, you mean your favorite thing in this whole show ever?
Well, the thing that gives me nightmares. Yeah, I'm ready.
Nightmares?
Yeah, when the key changes.
Oh.
That's like if
we have to cut it there.
If I woke
All
up
right,
in the
Sean,
middle of
hit
the
it.
night and
All right, I'm just
that
gonna
was
play it.
happening.
Just hit it.
It's the Florida story of the night.
What? Already?
It's the Florida Man Story of the Week.
Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house, play that music.
I feel like having a side conversation during it. I'm like, That shift.
Yeah.
That shift
we
in
cut it
mine
off.
is scary. Yeah. Okay. Let's get.
Just start talking.
It's terrifying. Like if I woke up in the middle of the night and that shift happened, I'm like, no matter what you're playing, it's scary.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, like I said, one of the 2 episodes, I'm definitely gonna have a Florida All-Star story. Because I have a list of a ton of stories that are like from different times.
Yep.
For Florida Man. This one is honestly one of my favorites. And it does have a JPEG for it, so we can throw that up. All right. 18-year-old Florida man arrested after posing as a doctor and opening a doctor's office.
I think that's
That is legitimately a
entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
Him.
He looks
Say entrepreneurship.
14.
He
maybe.
straight up opened a doctor's office.
Good for him.
I don't know what kind of medical advice he was offering.
If humanity changed, you.
What was that?
What was that?
What was that?
My computer went off.
Okay.
Sure. Blame it on your computer.
off the rails.
Well, he later went to jail.
It's because
He
Pete's
doesn't
busy
look-
researching some shit right now while we're all trying to do a show. You know, that's what it is.
I'm pretty sure.
Looking at you, Pete.
I'm pretty sure that people just came into his office.
I'm still going over it.
And he was like-
"It's an older article in 2016 right now. There's an
I
update
told
on
you.
this kid."
Yeah, I told you I'm doing the All Stars, so that was a
Yeah.
That was
Oh, damn it!
He was like,
All right.
AIDS,
All right.
cancer.
All right.
Anthrax.
So, like we teased, there is we have a clip of the person responsible for the Facebook group Storm Area 51.
Oh, nice.
And Tim, I want to give you time. There are 3 videos. We already used the Rick and Morty one. I believe this is called Area 51 Guy. It's something Area 51. It's in there. Guys, let me know when you have it. But anyway, so he gave a bunch of interviews for a bunch of outlets. And I don't know if we're supposed to give credit to the outlet that we borrowed this from, or if not.
We don't have to yet, but do it to be safe.
It says it in the little corner, so maybe I should say it.
Just say it.
Inside Edition
Doesn't matter.
did an
There you go.
interview with him, but a
Inside
lot
it
of
doesn't
places
matter.
did an interview with him. And the particular clip that we took was him saying, like, look, I don't want anybody to get hurt. So, like, I started this as like a fun, goofy thing, and now, like,
Now he's been paid.
we're gonna plan some fun stuff, but I still don't want anybody to get hurt, and that was kind of his thing. So can we go to that really quick?
The very first person that walks on that property is going to get shot in the
I don't
face.
want anybody to actually get hurt with this. It was just, it started out as just from a pure stroke of imagination. It's just meant to be funny. I want to do something cool out there now that we have a bunch of people, but I don't want anybody to get hurt.
Hold on. This in from Control. We have a question.
What's up?
All right, so this guy's saying he doesn't want anyone to get hurt, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yet he's wearing a headband from Naruto.
And is trained in karate.
And he's trained in karate, right, Greg? But more importantly, he is trained in the people that overthrow the hidden leaf and are the worst of all kind. And he's going, I don't want people to get hurt. What the?
Oh, Iron Fist, like Megatron?
Her favorite character. Yeah. So this guy is now paid to be on Inside Edition, so he's doesn't have to worry about bills. And the best that this is going to do is going to be a picnic. No one's going to storm Area 51. If anything, it's going to be like 20 people meeting out there.
There's so many celebrities, though.
Yeah,
that are
there's-
I
saying
think they're
on
just
Twitter,
chiming in.
No,
Yeah,
I
no,
agree
it's,
with
it's,
you,
it's
Dan.
the hot
I
thing
agree
to
with you,
hashtag
but yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
we
yeah.
get it.
I agree with you, buddy.
I'm not trying to like grab your
Yeah.
arm or anything like
I
that.
agree
I
with
promise.
you.
I'm just hitting my hand down. So.
Damn it!
I understand.
Wait. What does Pete, our Hollywood source, have to say about all these celebrities?
Say Peter.
I think this is just going to be ridiculous. All the celebrities that are in on this, they're just adding fuel to the fire, and I think it's absolutely dumb. This kid he should genuinely be scared if people actually do this.
I mean, he
'Cause
looks
it's
like he knows
trash.
what he's talking about.
And
Well, no.
At least he
Here's the
dressed for the
thing.
interview.
My theory is. Here's my theory. My theory is he started the group and it exploded, and now he's worried that
Yeah, he had
if
no idea.
Got away
something
from
bad
him.
happens to people because of this group,
Is he responsible?
Yeah.
be responsible. So now he's going back on it and he's going, look, I don't want anybody to get hurt. Like seriously, guys, this was because if you watch the full interview, like we only had a few seconds of it.
Yeah.
You watch the full interview, he's like, I don't want anybody to get shot or hurt or anything like that. So like we're planning some fun stuff, but we're not like gonna actually break the law. Like so
Yeah.
now he's
People
like
are knucking butts though. People are gonna be like going there. Like there are so many people.
There
right
are
now in
people from,
middle
like-
America being
yeah.
like, woo, now game.
Somebody's gonna get
No,
shot.
Further in the interview, there are people from like Australia and the Netherlands and stuff like that that have posted on this group going, "I'm coming." Like,
Somebody's
Post
gonna
your
get
flight ticket.
I think the thing
Prove
that
it.
I keep coming back to, and not to get too like deep in this conversation about Area 51.
that's what this show's about.
It's
getting
just
deep.
that it drives me crazy every time anybody talks about this. Is that so many people are willing to mobilize for something that ultimately doesn't matter, and there
Do it, girl.
is a major humanitarian problem happening at the border right now. And it's like, can we get all of these people who want to go to Area 51 to go to effing concentration camps that are happening in
I
our
agree
country?
with Megatron so much.
Like, this is what.
I agree.
Sorry, I'm
with
going to use my
Megatron
one.
so
Fucking
much.
matters right now.
I agree with you so
And I-
much.
And people
feel
want to go talk about aliens, whether or not they
agree-
fucking
I-
exist.
Yeah,
Who cares?
talk about
Sorry, that
illegal
was
aliens.
two.
But here's the thing: we can't start stepping over each other because then
You're
it just sounds like
amazing.
like no one can hear
No,
us.
Get that off my
sorry.
chest.
But no, here's what I was gonna say. I think either AU posted that or one of my other friends posted that. But here's the thing. I feel like and it shouldn't be this way, and I'm not saying that it should be this way. I agree with you. I really do. But if someone could figure out a way to not disguise it, but make it seem more of a trending thing,
An Instagram event?
then I feel like people could do that. You know what I mean? So it's
like
almost
a dog,
like
like a shelter.
it's almost like we are halfway to figuring out how to do that. And this just proves that you can really jumpstart millions of people to do something this stupid. So we are halfway there to figuring out how to
Direct that.
right.
Well, millions
so
of
it's almost
people
like
mobilized and watched Endgame for the second time.
right.
And
So
True.
it's almost like if we could just figure that out, like we're halfway there. If somebody could just figure that out, I feel like we could do it. You know what I mean? So it's like we're part. It's like we have. I understand that, Sean. I can see him on the board. I feel like we're halfway there. It's like somebody put half of the answer of an equation, and we just need that one weird janitor to come up and put that other part to
Matt
solve the
Damon.
equation. Yeah,
Matt
we
Damon.
need
Matt
Matt
Damon
Damon.
to save the
Basically, is
world.
what I'm saying. So, Pete, what were you gonna say?
And that weird janitor was a Texas-based animal shelter that dressed all of their dogs, adoptable dogs, up as aliens and made a viral post that said, there's a secret second location in Area 51. If you guys are looking to do it, sign the petition. Go here to adopt these aliens. And they're all dogs. And they use that viral posting to jack up all their adoptable dog numbers in
That's
Texas
cute,
by
but
utilizing
that's
that kind of
cute.
thing.
That's cute, but there is an Area 52. That's cute.
There is,
There is.
and that's where they
Yes,
really have the aliens.
But we can get out of the conspiracy thing and be able to utilize something in this way to be able to help a bigger cause.
Dude,
so
Pete.
I'm with trying to murk that.
Pete, I 100% support you, but I live on conspiracy theories.
Cue
So
P-file
just-
music.
Just
As
deal
usual.
with it.
P-file music.
Just
And like-
deal with it.
P-file music.
Can't believe you're a
P
moon
files.
Cue the ice
You're
cream
li-
truck
you're living off
theme.
that. Like, I can go ahead and go toe to toe with you on it. I still talk to Robbie from the Flat Earthers. Like I'm all for
Oh, let's talk.
Oh,
Let's
you
talk.
can go ahead and so you can go ahead and we can still do that, but there's a way to utilize all this kind of clickbait, like that masturbatory stuff that you love to see on the internet to help a bigger cause.
I could
And
do without the
Pete,
hand gesture.
So,
but
Pete,
yeah.
you're saying the exact same thing I'm saying. We're halfway there. We need to figure out that formula to actually do good with it. Because I feel like
that's what that kennel did. That's what the adopted That's what the adoption agency just did.
Right. And I feel like
Gotcha.
if we can figure out the right way to do it, then we can go with what Megatron was getting to also. Like, there is an equation for doing it, and we just need to figure it out. The people with the right causes need to figure it out.
Yeah.
And then, boom, we have the general public getting into causes that are worthwhile. So, all right, guys. We have
what you did,
like
Meg?
so
Cat
much.
masks.
We have so.
Brought it all so
By the way, we
serious.
need to get those cat masks. We have so much more hashtag trending to get to. I think we're just gonna have to spill over. We're gonna do some more hashtag trending when we come back after this. Guys, stay tuned. There's plenty more popping off after this. We'll be right back.
It's Poppin' Off.
For all the times that my dad gives me because I give Ashley,
I give you like once a month though. Like that's all I'm allowed to.
if real life was counted, then you would be winning a bajillion to nothing. She beats me.
I'm really
Off
sassy
air.
in real life.
Yeah.
What do you want? I always have something to say.
Yeah.
But I always make sure you feel good about yourself.
That's like how my dad used to yell at me.
Yeah. Like, did I hit you?
I'm gonna beat the out of you, but I'm gonna
Are
give you a toy after it's over.
I'm gonna give you a long hug.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream. It's Poppin' Off.
All we need next is Tinder to sponsor us. 'Cause we'll be like, shave your light a
do it
candle
to get ready
and
for Tinder,
and
yeah.
get ready for that date.
We'll
Swipe
call it the
right.
Tinder
What is it?
package.
Is it swipe right? You know, shave your and light a candle. That's gonna be our slogan now from Pop.
But there should be a Tinder package. You get a Randall's candle, you get something from this manscaping website, and then you get Pete to help you with your Tinder profile.
We get paid while you get laid.
The tagline writes itself, people.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Pop, 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 pop.
It's Poppin' Off.
I want to call him Alex Boob because he told me when we called him, he said I can call him Alex Boob.
Is it true what Danny just said?
Yeah, you could call me Boob.
Okay, cool. All right, well, dope.
Since growing up, everyone calls me Boobs or Booby.
I'm in on that.
Shows a lot of confidence, and I like
See,
it.
and it's really weird because growing up with the name Peter, everyone just called me Dick.
I call you that for a different reason.
Watch live and on demand at youtube.com/poppinoffshow.
What you listening to, son?
No.
I don't think you like it.
Why not? I like
No.
this new generation of music.
Danny Otto! Danny Otto! Danny Otto! Danny Otto!
Mother of God, it's all
Danny Otto!
sounds. Where did you record this?
I bought it at the mall.
Poppin' Off.
Let me tell you, Bobby, there's nothing funny about these sounds. What that person on your tape has is a medical disorder. Now you get ready for the game, okay?
Yes, sir.
That boy ain't right.
That boy ain't right.
Welcome into Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto, and that's literally just cut for cut what I used to leave on Pete's voicemail. I would just go Peter, 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 and I do that for like until the answering machine would cut me off.
Yeah.
Or I ran out of breath. But yeah, Pete used to like just
That would cause my voicemail to be 99% full.
Yeah.
When I'd be like, I'd be
Annoying.
trying to get business calls, like, sorry, can't leave a voicemail. It's full. I wonder why. I got 17 minutes from Danny.
Yep.
He
Yeah.
lives in LA. You can't do that.
No. This was before he lived in LA.
Oh.
This was I was literally calling just to see like what time he was gonna be back from work so I could come like go over and hang out. And I would just be like Peter, 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 because I knew he wouldn't listen to it.
Yeah.
So I would just like I'm just like if you're not gonna listen to it, I'm just gonna fill it up.
There's
Screw
no way Tim listens to my voicemails.
Tim never listens to my voicemails because I leave like weird things that like he would definitely be like, "Are you okay?" Like if he actually listened to him. So that's a secret. You leave like weird things and you go like to get your friend to go like, "Are you okay?" Like, and then
Perhaps.
if they don't, then you know they didn't listen to it. Anyway, joining with me, it's hashtag Megatron.
Hey, how's it going?
Hashtag Danos.
Hey, how's it going?
50
Got
Shades
it,
of
yeah.
Greg.
Hey, how's it going?
All the way in LA, it's a best for Pete.
Uh-oh.
Hi. How's it going?
What
Is
are you
that
eating?
dried mango? That's dried
Dried
mango.
mango, baby.
Wow.
I knew
He's
it,
in
buddy. Because I love
Wow.
it too.
All
How do
right.
you know he's in LA?
Pete and I.
We don't have a lot.
Spirit animals.
We don't have a lot of time. But this next thing that I wanted to bring up is definitely going to be a discussion between hashtag Megatron and our one and only Pete.
Okay.
Not because they're going to be against each other,
Ooh.
but because they were the most vocal about it.
Okay.
So this got posted by Pete in our Facebook group, which, by the way, I keep telling you this. We had to make this secret because there was this weird thing going on in Facebook where these bots were closing down a bunch of groups.
Yeah.
And so the groups were getting banned and shut down and stuff like that. So we made it secret, but we can still invite you. So if any of you out there aren't part of this Facebook group, we can still invite you. We can still make you a part of it. It's just we have to wait an allotted time before we can make it a public group again. Like it makes you wait like a month and a half before you can make it like change the status of it again. So we're about to change it back, but we haven't yet. So you can't find us, but we can add you. Anyway, he posted this. The title of the Vice article is "Dear Men, Please Stop Talking About Rick and Morty on Dates." And hashtag Megatron and our one and only Pete were kind of the most vocal. Obviously, Pete posted it, so he's obviously number one vocal about this, but I wanted to get you guys to talk about it. And, I mean, I'm not going on a lot of dates anyway, so it's not like I really have the opportunity to talk about Rick and Morty on dates.
I can tell you. Well,
Oh, you are?
yeah, a lot.
Oh,
okay.
Wow.
How's that going?
It's a whole different show.
A surprise! But like,
just let me let Megatron in on a secret. He says this shit all the time, and we're just like, yeah.
Yeah, that's the exact response I have.
But you had some good points.
It doesn't sound like
so,
me.
I mean, there's a lot of comments on here, and Ellie actually had some good comments too. Like everybody kind of had, no one was like against each other. It was all kind of like, look, if you're on a date, we want to hear about your interests, and if Rick and Morty is something you like, we want to hear about it.
Why would you not want to hear about something that the person that you're on a date with is passionate about? And it's, I mean, like I said on the Facebook page too, it's just like if it's something I know nothing about. For example, I just watched the first couple episodes of Rick and Morty today.
Dope.
But if I know nothing about it, but say it's something that you really love, then there's no better way to learn about something than from someone who's passionate about it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And even if it's something that ultimately I give it a shot, I watch a few episodes, and it's like, cool, not for me, but I understand, and that's cool, and I want to know what you love about it and have that conversation, because if it's somebody that you care about,
that is
you should at least respect that interest.
Is this an issue?
Is exactly how I learned about S&M from Danos.
Wow.
I was just like, dude, if you're passionate about this, I'm good.
I'm all
But
ears.
how do you know that it isn't something that you might, from hearing why somebody loves it and what they see in it, and then going to watch it, like,
just being a
be
good
like,
human being.
That's interesting. I hadn't seen that angle of this yet. Maybe it is something that I would end up loving. Like, you don't know unless you...
Where did this article come from? Like,
Vice.
is there complaints?
Oh, it's a weird opinion thing. It's clearly from somebody who's super bitter about things. And she's
think so.
I lost all respect for her as an author, because she flat out was just like, I mean, I understand people don't understand why I love, what is it, One Direction or something like that she's talking about.
Pete will
I'm like,
back you up on this.
Okay,
Pete
great.
will
So you
back
have
you
no
up.
taste,
Yeah.
first of all.
She's the worst.
So I was like, well, if you're talking about One Direction this much in this article about Rick and Morty, then I don't want to hear anything.
Pete literally questioned her validity as a journalist, which I love.
The entire
I was
article
like,
just sounds like somebody
Pete.
bitching about a few bad dates, and it has nothing. There's nothing in that article that is even something that should be on Vice. Period.
Agreed.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a completely bitter article. She had a really poor date with some guy that probably tried to get existential, and she was just like, "I just thought you're attractive."
I totally
And,
agree.
It didn't vibe with it, but like even then, she didn't give it a shot because she probably had something else in mind or an intention on that date, and it turned into a fluff piece for Vice. But like, again, Megan makes the point of like, if this is something of interest, if you're going on a date, if you're having something of substance, and you're like, I want to understand this person, why wouldn't you give that a shot or an opportunity and be like, ugh, no, please, guys, just stop talking about it. You're man children.
Because you can just keep swiping.
Yeah, but also like, what is? Sorry,
You're right.
go on.
No.
I mean, ultimately, what is like the goal of? life to find joy in things, right? So if somebody finds
True.
joy in something, then why are you going to try to?
I think
S on that?
one of the best parts of dating or making friends is introducing things that you're passionate about, and having them introduce things that they're passionate about.
Great
whether
point.
it be friendship, whether it be relationship, like
Great point.
anything, like that's how you grow.
For me, it's YouTube videos. I'm like, you will watch the YouTube videos that I like?
Look.
If we're going to be friends,
look,
you will watch
the
them.
first couple of times that I went over and hung out with you and Tim. That's exactly what we did. We went through music videos.
Well, because I insisted.
Right.
I was like, you will watch this stuff.
We went through funny
will see.
videos. We went through music videos.
Yep.
We went through scary stuff. Like all that kind of stuff. And I'm in. Like I'm the same way with anyone. Like I'll give anything a shot. Like if you're really like into like a TV show or a movie or something like that you being that excited about it makes me go, oh, well, maybe I should check this out.
There are some deal breakers that can backfire big time. Like I had a couple ex-girlfriends who hated Smashing Pumpkins, and I didn't. That's at that time.
You hated them by extension?
Well, I love Smashing Pumpkins.
Me
and
too.
they hated it.
Me
And
too.
at the time, I was listening to 90% Smashing Pumpkins, and it
love
took my
that band.
music away.
Yeah.
So it was like
You
a
can't
big
do
part of
that.
that relationship had died.
No.
Right?
It's one of the things we connected on early on because he was so surprised that I loved Smashing Pumpkins.
I love Smashing.
Yeah.
Me
Great
too.
band. Great band.
Yes.
Again, so tonight.
I see what you did. I see what you did.
You're welcome. But no, this is why I'm glad that, again, you guys are there. So, again, you guys can say no, but I wanted to put you guys on the spot as a relationship. I mean, especially when it comes to nerd stuff. What has been some of the nerd stuff that you guys have been either, like, interested in getting into for, like, one another as a partner, or stuff that you're like, I'm not a big fan of it, but you can like that?
Great question.
You want to go first?
Great question.
I love this.
What have we gotten into
Great
together?
Rick and Morty.
Well,
Yeah,
no, I
well, we
have-
want to start that. Yeah.
Yeah, you better.
I'm 2.5 episodes in. I
would
paused episode 3 because he came home today, and I didn't want to
Trying to think of what episode.
get ahead of him.
Megatron?
Anatomy
love
Park.
that.
That's the one I'm in the middle of that I was cackling.
You got
during.
to go to the Pirates of the Pancreas.
No, that's what's happening right
I know, that's
now,
what I'm
and
saying.
I was
You gotta visit
cackling literally because I used to
Pirates
work
of
at
the
a theme park also, so this was all just everything right up my alley. And then he came home, and I didn't want to keep watching it halfway through and ruin it for him.
I do the same
Walmart's
thing.
not
So I
a theme
paused for
park.
him to get in.
Right? No, I'm just kidding.
By the way, there is one very quick snapshot of that episode that I'm not going to spoil for you, but is one of the funniest parts. So let me know when both of you guys finish that episode.
Okay.
Because there's like one
Which one?
line.
Anatomy Park.
Anatomy Park, episode 3. One of my favorite just throwaway line. It literally not even like a big thing in the episode, just a very small throwaway thing. It's one of my favorite. Like I don't want to repeat it because I really want you to just hear it naturally.
No, don't.
I know, I won't. But after you finish the
It's the same
episode,
one that made me laugh so hard.
say it.
Sometimes dressed as Superman. That part.
No.
Okay, no.
It's
Never
at the
mind.
end of the episode, so if you stop halfway through, yeah.
First half.
It's a very throwaway line.
However, hilarious.
Yes.
It's a very throwaway line,
I'm on
and
fire.
it's like
I'm on
literally
fire.
8 seconds, 10 seconds of the entire episode.
I would say like Netflix.
Great.
Like we make arrangements to watch something.
Oh yeah.
I can't watch anything beyond a certain
Mhm.
episode, or
We have certain shows that we can't watch without each other.
That makes sense, though. That's right.
yeah.
That's
And now
the
she plays
correct
video. I
way.
don't know if you played video games before me, but that's new.
I've started getting into video games much more because of you. I mean, I grew up watching my brother play games, so I was super into games. I just never really played them. I would just sit for literally 12-hour days watching my brother play Final
I was
Fantasy
the same way.
And she
and
knows
Zelda
still the same
and all
way.
those stuff.
I still do it.
And she
I
knows
still watch
more
him play a
about
lot.
comics than me, which was mind blowing.
No, I know.
that.
She does
I had
know
no-
a lot about comics.
I didn't know girls read comics. First of all,
Am I
They
the first
do.
nerdy girl you've been with?
now I will define nerdy.
I didn't know that girls were gross. But they
Shut your mouth.
are.
Yeah.
I've had girl roommates. Girls are gross. Girls are gross.
So gross. So many cooties, and they're so gross. They're
Megan's-
weird.
She
They're
burps
not
sometimes.
like us. Did you know they don't have wieners?
I don't know.
I got into the Gorillas because of you.
Huh?
Got into Gorillas because of you.
Gorillas, the band.
Yeah, the band.
Huh.
Gorillaz is one of his favorite bands. I just never really heard them except for like a few songs that were mainstream, but I got into them because of you.
She did recommend the worst vampire movie I've ever seen in my life.
What was it?
This is conversation.
Oh,
I don't know.
Let the Right One In.
The original, not the remake. The original, Let the Right One In. Am I like the only one who like loved this thing?
Oh, the original is so good. The foreign one.
Oh, that's
See,
a decent.
Dan?
I liked it.
See?
That's a
It's so
decent
much better.
movie.
It's so much better than the Americanized
Oh
one.
God, the Americanized version is so terrible.
I couldn't get into it. I told her I like Interview with the Vampire.
I think it was too
Lost Boys.
slow artsy for Dan.
Right.
I mean,
I
Dan
like
likes some
artsy.
artsy stuff. You like some artsy stuff.
I like Legion.
I'm with you, Dan. Like,
Yeah, you see, it was
I was
really
like-
weird. Like I
because I had roommates in college that were really in on the original.
Did you see Martyrs?
No.
It's a totally different conversation, by the way. That we're
By the way,
diverging
yeah.
into,
So the last thing, we got 30 seconds. The last thing I want to mention before we go to break, because we're gonna come back and we're gonna tie everything up in a nice little bow. We're almost done, guys. We're literally almost
Already?
done. I know, right? A new study says eating ice cream for breakfast may improve mental performance.
Yeah.
How do we feel about this?
I think it improves pooping, maybe, but not mental
Well,
performance.
for me, I'm lactose intolerant, so yeah, that'll
Yeah,
improve
that's
I'm
why.
down
really
for an
improve it.
experiment to see if it improves.
So get a
things.
carton of ice cream, eat it
Let's
for
try
breakfast.
eating ice cream for breakfast for a while
All right,
and see
guys,
how it
We'll
improves our
journal
lives.
it.
All right, guys.
Photos.
At 10:10.
Scientific exploration.
We gotta go to commercial break. We're gonna come back. We're gonna tie everything up in a nice little bow, and then we're done. Stay tuned. We're popping off right after this. Don't you go in front of that camera. Don't you do it.
It's Poppin' Off.
If you could go back to your childhood and stash away one toy, what would that one toy be?
Dreamcast. I grew up in the country sticks, and so like I didn't have cool internet access. So Dreamcast was supposed to be this high tech coming in, and then like you had like the little screen on it that you could play it. I would like to be able to actually get into that.
I loved the Dreamcast.
VMU, it's
PlayStation
called.
2 killed the Dreamcast.
Every system killed the Dreamcast.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream. It's Poppin' Off.
You were looking for the drink with vodka, cranberry, and orange juice.
Yeah, then no one helped me out. No one didn't know in the population.
Yeah, everyone ignored you.
You didn't look good enough because I have an answer from Johnny Rico. He said it's a sea breeze.
Lassie.
Dude, that was like my favorite line from the movie when he was just like, have a vodka, cranberry, and oranges. I know it's a sea breeze. Don't make me say it. He's just like, I'm watching with my nephew. He's like, what's a sea breeze? I was like, you do not just look at him?
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream. It's Poppin' Off.
Joining with us for the first time ever is Zute. Not only is there like a difference between, all right, you're a gamer, and then you're a pro gamer. There's different levels of pro gamers.
People will say they're a pro gamer once they just start playing in tournaments. Almost anyone can join the online tournaments. And then you get the few that say, I'm a pro gamer now because I went to like a LAN tournament. The very top of the pro gaming level would be, it's your full-time job. There are people getting paid like six-figure salaries a year to do gaming.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream. It's Poppin' Off.
Joining with us in studio is Renest from Marvel's show The Gifted, from NBC's show Brooklyn Nine-Nine, from AMC's The Preacher. You're in everything.
I try.
I want to walk around with him just because he's so much taller than me.
It will look strange. We can skip.
Yeah.
It'll be funny.
We have to hold hands and
Like a really
skip.
big smile. Like, yeah.
It'll happen.
Let's do it right now. After this, let's just go.
Yeah, let's just right
Go
after
through
this.
Times Square.
I'm waiting for the new plot to Twins.
Let's do it.
Oh,
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Danny Otto.
And you followed up with one of my favorite covers? Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
I don't want this to just keep going. I don't even really want to talk over it. Play it! No, did you seriously just stop it?
cut it off. Let's go.
Yeah, Danny.
Favorite things ever.
Let's go.
That's real big fish.
Is it tonight?
That's for yelling at me earlier about yelling in your ear.
Look, I was just saying that you yell in my ear. That's all. Anyway, welcome
not
back
my
into
fault if
Poppin'
I'm
Off.
loud.
I am Danny Otto. Joining with me tonight is hashtag Megatron.
Hi.
Oh, that was cute.
Hashtag Danos. You got to follow it up.
You guys know me.
Danos.
50 Shades Greg.
Yeah, yeah, me.
All the way in LA. It's our best friend Pete.
Where?
Peter.
That's me.
The monitor behind you turned off.
Pixelized.
Anyway,
Pixel Pete.
so
Damn it.
while Pete fixes his monitor, come back. We're gonna do this. So we got the product of the night, and then we're gonna do rapid fire. So product of the night, we gotta go really quick.
Oh, damn it.
It is Marshmallow Moon Oreos.
Yum.
We have a set for this. Can we throw that board up real quick? Yeah.
Eat the shit out
Is
of
that
it.
for the 50th anniversary of the moon landing?
Yes.
I'm
that's
assuming.
cool.
Sweating my ass
That was
off.
just this
Did
last week.
not happen. Yeah.
Oh, we are not going down that rabbit hole.
We
right
don't
now.
have time to do that.
Is this a 2-hour show tonight?
That needs to be an episode.
Don't have time.
Megatron and I
No.
are going to have a conversation about this.
No.
Please tell me you're not one of those.
No.
Not
people.
now.
No.
Not now.
No.
Okay.
Stanley Kubrick.
Shut your mouth.
Thank you, Peter.
All right.
Thank you, Pete.
I know. I know.
No.
This stuff.
Thank you, Peter.
Kubrick did not direct the moon landing. We're not.
You're amazing.
So-
Thank you, Peter. You are amazing. Keep going.
What we're gonna do?
Keep
So I'm
going.
excited for those Oreos. By extension, because I want you guys to have them. I don't
They
eat
look
Oreos
delicious.
anymore.
Sweating my ass off.
I want you guys to enjoy them. Anyway,
They're vegan. No, they are.
so
Yeah,
is my
Oreos are vegan.
So
They
is
are
my
vegan.
conditioner.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
What's
That
her
mean-
name?
That means that my conditioner wasn't tested on animals. That's why it says it's vegan.
Why would she be conditioned on animals?
Anyway, so we're gonna do rapid fire.
God.
Me, Greg,
Okay.
and Pete are gonna be asking these
Yes.
two questions.
Can't wait.
So I want you to go first.
Oh, I'm going first.
Yes, you're going first.
Gonna
Biggest
cost the
argument ever. I want honest answers. Biggest, like the
It's
biggest.
rapid fire.
I know
so
exactly what it is. off the
Biggest
top of my head.
argument. Do you?
Yes.
It's
Go.
rapid fire.
Our biggest
so fast.
argument ever? Is that what you mean?
Fast.
I got
Ever.
mad at you for driving your motorcycle without a license.
Wait, you have a motorcycle?
He had a motorcycle.
How does Danos get cooler every single sentence?
Every
Ever.
episode. I don't know.
Ever.
I mean,
Every single sentence about Danos just makes him cooler than the last sentence.
keep going.
His
What?
significant other just
Listen.
went, I got mad at you for not wearing a helmet while you rode a motorcycle.
Without
for,
a license.
For driving a
some
motorcycle
fire.
without
Without a
a
license.
motorcycle license and without ever learning how to drive a motorcycle.
That's
in a
Danos is
safe
just
badass.
like, I got
That's
this.
badass.
Hold my beer.
Through fire, I think, was
Yeah.
part of it.
Literally, it was
Yeah.
hold my beer. Nah, never mind. I'll hold it. And I was drinking and riding.
Yeah,
at the same
and
time.
right. Right, okay.
See?
Next.
Danos just gets cooler.
Pete.
So who was more into Marvel at first?
Great question.
Ooh.
She knows more than Marv. I'm older than her
DC.
by a little bit, right? You're 49.
Yeah.
Mad at you.
And you're
mean-
like 63.
No, I think I collected Marvel cards before you were born, but you know more than me about Marvel.
Yeah, so I think
Does that answer your
I'm
question?
more of a
Yes.
Marvel fan, and he's more
DC,
heavily
I-
DC.
I was DC.
Oh, I like
I'm
that
sorry.
though.
Damn it. That kind of was
That's
my
a
question.
dynamic duo.
I wasn't
but we
going-
both like both, but
Yeah,
we're
no, I
both
know, yeah.
more knowledgeable about the other.
That
Yeah.
was that kind of goes into my question because I wasn't going to ask my normal dinosaur question. I was actually going
Thank God.
I was actually going to ask, are there any things like where you're something and he's the opposite? So like Star Wars, Star Trek, like DC, Marvel. I was going to ask that. So is that the only thing where it's like the two different franchises, or is there another one where you guys are like, nah, this one's better?
Yeah,
no,
like
this one's
shrimps
better.
or prawns.
Well, the one that he just said, Star Trek. Did you watch much Star Trek?
Just the Captain Kirk. I kind of skipped everything else and watched like
Just the originals?
bits and pieces. Yeah,
Okay,
just the
I
originals.
I think I've seen all of Star Trek.
There it is.
But I'm a big Star Wars fan too. It was one of the first things we ever talked about when we first started dating.
It
Because
was Deadwood was basically
Deadwood was one of the
our-
first things
Deadwood
we
was
connected
like,
on.
Yeah, we connected.
yeah, it's my number one favorite show of
Is
all
it my
time.
turn yet?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. So
This is our last round.
what
to
happened?
Make it good.
What happened when you guys first kissed? No, I seriously want to know. Like you were dating or whatever, and it was like
This doesn't seem like a
Outside
rapid
my
fire
car,
question.
Ventura Boulevard.
No,
I like
no.
no.
I met her on-
I like Star Wars. I like Star Trek.
Blah.
I met her on a dating site called Ashley Madison.
Oh God!
Well, okay, Cupid.
I am,
All right.
true.
I am disturbed.
What? Not true.
No, pause. I am more disturbed that I know
What Ashley Madison is?
what that website means than the fact that he said it.
No, we like to make up. It was okay, Cupid, but we like to say Craigslist and.
I thought it
things
was
like that.
Craigslist, but okay.
Cupid.
Yeah.
Was
All
it
right.
really?
Yeah, it was
That's
okay, Cupid.
great.
We
Was
really
it?
did. Yeah.
Oh.
That's the way we do
Grinder.
it.
I thought it was Grinder. But okay.
It was Grinder.
Pete,
No.
last question.
That new app, Body Neat Trunk.
I can't
But,
hear you. What?
Anyway,
Okay.
Don't worry about it. Anyway, who would play you guys in the movie about your lives?
Great question. If you say WandaVision, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
That you said too
I'm sorry.
Ooh, that's something else I wanted to say.
I
But
used yours.
I think the actors I get compared to the most are
Emma Stone.
Emma Stone and Rachel McAdams.
Really?
Oh, it makes so
he
much
gets
sense.
mistaken for Jason Momoa all the time.
But I cut my hair because
Do you really?
Yeah, all the time. And
I'm much darker.
I think you're sexier.
I'm much
that
darker.
guy from Chicago Fire, Taylor something.
Taylor Swift.
No, the guy that used to
Yeah.
be engaged to Lady Gaga. He gets
He has
confused
a
for him
pretty
all the
voice.
time too. But I know, I don't know. You've got a little Tom Hardy thing going on
You know
in you.
what? It was Beetlejuice. Everybody called me
Because
Beetlejuice.
People call him Beetlejuice
Yeah,
too. But that's just because he's at Beetle House.
No, in the drive.
Listen, I've seen pictures of you. I mean, I have a lot of pictures of you, but I've seen pictures of Tom Hardy where I'm like, okay, at least I'm consistent.
I don't get that.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've got a little of that going on.
I kind of get it.
Yeah.
Jason Momoa and Emma Stone could have a Pete sandwich any day.
Yeah.
Hands
Yeah.
down. Just saying.
I just want him to have a baby for me.
Oh.
Just have a baby. I'll take care
You
of
need
it.
to talk to my mom about that one.
Yeah, no, I know. I have talked to your mom.
Yes.
We've all talked to your mom.
I'm
We've
in
all talked
talks
to your
with
mom.
your
So-
mom about that, by the
Do
way.
we have time to break up?
Let the P-File team take care of your kid.
Cue the P-File music.
Cue the P-File.
That's the ending music, not the P-File music.
We're
All
gonna,
right, guys.
we're gonna need some Danos and Megatron breakup music next episode.
All right, guys. That's it. We're done for the night. Have a
Damn
great
it.
weekend. Visit us on all social medias. Have a great weekend. We will be back here Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Who knows who'll be here. We'll see you guys next Tuesday. Good night, everybody.